Good morning, y'all. It is 6:30 in the morning out here at Camp Semper Canine. I just came out after this storm that we had last night. Bo and I came out last night to check on some things, and our bean trellis collapsed. So this morning, this will be my last morning in the garden until for the next week. But this morning, I will be harvesting some things, trying to get this bean trellis fixed up, and working on seeing if there's any things I need to work on to have the garden in great shape for our team that will be taking care of the garden while we're gone, and the chickens. Anyway, so let's get in the garden, y'all. Okay, so I will be harvesting pretty much everything that is close to being ready, just to alleviate any harvesting that our team is going to have to do while we're gone. So I'm going to get these lemon cucumbers now. I also noticed last night that I had some Christmas beans that the pods were turned on. So, I mean, there's several on here. I mean, oh, look at that. Ta-da! I'll be picking all the squash this morning too. I'm gonna wait on the beans because I have several. I did a makeshift fix to the bean trellis. I'll let Chris come out and do that later today to see if we have ways to pick it up. I mean, we knew this was probably gonna be a problem, but it was holding up so well, I figured we were fine, but just the weight of the rain kind of knocked it off. But I'm gonna harvest all the zucchini and squash that I have. And I'll wait on the beans till this afternoon so they have an opportunity to dry out, because I don't want to take them. I did take the Christmas beans, but I want to wait on the other beans because I don't want to have to sit them out to dry in the house because there's a lot of them. But I'm really excited that I have some Christmas beans that are ready, so that's kind of cool. And I'm dodging pollinators this morning. Just again, that sound is triggering me on being on the lookout. I was very comfortable with the sound, being out here every day and not having to worry about getting stung, and now I've been stung, so I'm kind of nervous. But anyway, let me get the rest of these squash and zucchini. So I thought I had a few more to harvest other than just those 3, but I guess I don't. I'll double check before I leave this evening for my last evening in the garden before we go, and just make sure, but I'm not seeing any others. I did kill a few squash bugs. Lots of male flowers. Oh, that is a female flower. But I'm seeing lots of male flowers coming back out. Okay, time to get after this okra. I cooked everything that we had last night for dinner. We had fried okra. I had a huge amount. Hoping that these plants start producing enough that we can start sharing with everyone. Because, I mean, not a lot of people in this area like okra, but I'd like to introduce them to okra, so it'd be awesome to be able to introduce them to our own okra. What is that bird up there doing? Silly bird. Anyway, look at these pretty blossoms that have been coming out too. So beautiful. Let's get this okra, y'all. So I left a few because there are several that'll be this size later tonight. So I'll come grab those this evening before we go. But I'm going to check the other plants too to see if they have any. I need to harvest these tomatoes that I have, and I'm going to go ahead and pick all of the peppers that are close to being ready except for the bell peppers. And I said I was going to leave the bell peppers, but this one is starting to have some funkiness going on, so I'm going to go ahead and take this one with me. I went ahead and cut the other bell pepper that was growing too because I noticed it was getting the same, kind of like an end blossom rot, but I don't know. I'll cut it open and inspect it later. So I'm on the fence about taking these dances with Smurfs or not. They're supposed to turn purple. Chris ate a red one yesterday and he said it was delicious. So I don't know. I'm definitely going to wait and harvest these this afternoon though, so they can get good and dry and get some sun on them. Try to get some of that water out from the storm last night. I have 2 golden zucchini here that I'm going to harvest. I mean, I would let them grow bigger, but because we're leaving, they will be way too big before we get back, and I don't want our team to have to worry about taking care of them and harvesting a lot of stuff unless they just see that there's a need. So I'm going to take these, and I have a gray zucchini over there that I'm going to take, and I believe the other gray zucchini that's on this plant is just way too small, so I'm going to leave him. So something that I just noticed when I was over in the okra a minute ago, oh, and there's a yellow jacket. I need to keep my distance from that guy. I have some cantaloupe on here. Check these out. I have 3 big ones. I mean, I know that I had the smaller ones, the babies, the little fuzzy babies, but look at that, some cantaloupe. This is the biggest one that I see. I don't know why these were so hard to see before. They just kind of blend in. When I'm standing from this angle, it is just kind of hard to see them, except for that one, but there was a leaf right here. I just moved him around a little bit. But how cool is that? Did not even notice it. And like I said, I'm going to leave my tomatoes on the vine for now, and I will pick them this afternoon after they've gotten some sun. I am going to get these peppers though. I'm going to leave the orange pepperoncinis because they should get a lot larger and they need to turn orange. So those should be fine until I get back. But I do have some peppers here on these plants that I need to get. I also have some lemon cucumbers over here. Ignore the cucumbers that are on the ground. I just cut them and let them drop. Those are Boston pickling cucumbers that just grew all kind of crazy. I don't know what the heck was going on with them, but I just let them do their thing. I'm also going to be getting these cucamelons this morning, and I'm harvesting my eggplant as well. I don't know if you can see it down there. And I have another little eggplant coming. I was thrilled with just the one eggplant, so the fact that I'm getting more than one is really cool to me. Haven't eaten it yet, but it's still in the fridge. I'm going to bring it with me just in case it's still good. Might not be, but who knows. I'm not real sure what's going on with this pink brandywine. I mean, obviously this whole plant looks a little diseased, so I'm definitely going to be taking it out when we get home. And after I harvest this beefsteak, I'm going to take it out because all of the blossoms that are left have just died off. So not real sure what's happening in this little corner with my tomatoes, but this might just not be a good place to grow them. Probably going to take this one this afternoon too. That one's kind of crazy looking. And I didn't get very many cucamelons. I thought I had more than this on there. I'm wondering if the birds are getting them. Could be. And I'm going to go ahead and get the peppers that I have here. The candy cane. I mean, they're not really getting much bigger than this before they start kind of turning and looking like they're getting a little rot on them. So I'm going to go ahead and take them. I'm going to leave the Mad Hatters since I've never grown them before and I'm not really sure what they're going to look like. But you can see I have several fruits coming on that pepper. I also have some chocolate sprinkles that I'll be taking this afternoon. And I'm really excited to see the blossoms coming out on these okra that are in my cabbage. These have been a long time coming right here. And look at that beauty right there. I am so glad I let that go to flower. It is gorgeous. I'm hesitant to even take these blueberries cherry tomatoes, so I'm gonna probably just leave those and have my team update me on what they look like. Y'all, I'm so excited I got to see this before we left. Look how beautiful. It literally looks like a sea urchin. I mean, it looks like something you would see at a coral reef. It is just so beautiful. Multiple pollinators out today. They've been waiting on some new blooms. I will get these cherry tomatoes this afternoon. I will get all of them that are close to being ripe. Oh my goodness, how did this guy get away from me? Look at that. That one's not good anymore. I might see if the chickens want them. Well, I think this is about everything I can harvest this morning. I mean, it's a lot. Got to get it home and get it cleaned up and packed up, ready to take with us down south. Ooh, bumblebees. But I will come back out this afternoon to pick all the beans that are left and my tomato that are close to ripe or already ripe. I'm going to wait to decide what to do with these Dances with Smurfs, because like I said, they're supposed to be turning purpley. And I've thought about bringing some herbs with me too. I don't know. Trying to decide. And these black prints are starting to turn. So, depending on what they look like this afternoon, I may take at least one with me, because they are supposed to be like a dark purpley red, kind of like a Cherokee purple would be. And I also need to start checking to see when, if any of y'all know, let me know, but when these tomatillos are going to be ripe. Like, I don't know, like some have fallen on the ground. Does that mean they're ripe? Because these are little. I thought tomatillos were big. Or is this just like an accident? Or are these really not tomatillos and they're ground cherries? Because these look like ground cherries. But I might as well collect them and take them with me. Right? I mean, what if they are ground cherries? I don't know. They're supposed to be tomatillos. Y'all, I just love looking at cute little bitty tomatoes. Look how cute. Look at it compared to my finger. It is so little. So cute. And I did go ahead and harvest some thyme. This thyme just smells so good. I gotta take it with me. I might grab some more this evening when I get home and start packing. But with that, I do have to get home and start packing. I've got several loads of laundry to finish washing today, and got to get the house ready to be empty for a week. So I'll see y'all next time. Bye, y'all.